49ers, the Cowboys, they're underway.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's going to take a shot, and that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Complete.
Amari Cooper, 77 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead.
Well, one word for that opening play call, and that is aggressive, but it worked. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
Well, let's be honest about it. In our production meeting last night, we talked about when would the secondary get tested. I did not say that it would get tested on play number one. I knew as the game went along, they would take their shots, but that, as you said, a bold strike and very successful right out of the gate.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Coleman, the ball carrier.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
From the 30 on second down, Rosen. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Jordan Reed.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
41 to Mike, 41 to Mike. Check, 41.
From the gun, it's Rosen. Escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Randy Gregory able to get outside the numbers and drop him for a loss of a yard. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. And this works out well as it'll kick out of bounds at the 11-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott, sideline throw, that's caught. Amari Cooper. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
The Cowboy first down.
Now Prescott. Big one us here as he's taken down.
Javon Kinlaw just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Prescott gets this to the tight end, Jarwin. And they'll get him down here at the 23. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. Now Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Prescott on 1st down. Flushed out right. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. That's going to be caught. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play for the Cowboys on 3rd. 58 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard taking it in, and the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Niners take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
No doubt at all.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Jalen Smith just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
It's been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. On play action, Rosen. He's got a man, complete. A gain there of 30 big ones. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Now Rosen. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. Now Rosen looking to throw. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Cowboys' 38-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rosen. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
22-yard line.
play action here with Rosen. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
3-yard line.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Rosen to throw again. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it to him.
You remember the good old days when the 49ers were riding roughshod in the league? They used their fullback and pass plays all the time. Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, those guys were terrific at running these types of plays.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 28-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
And this is 3rd down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
A gain of 12.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott hooking up with Amari Cooper. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Rosen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home. At 25 to Mike. We're going 25 to Mike.
Now Rosen on first down. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Mike 41, Mike 41.
Throwing again, it's Rosen. Again looking for Samuel, this time the catch made. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 35. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Brings their line to kick off for Dallas.
The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Check it out.
They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Aldon Smith, the former number 7 pick, gets the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Rosen, big ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29, and they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish, but you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Eric Armstead, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
2nd down and goal.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Prescott. His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll still have a 3rd and goal now despite picking up 13 yards on that pass play. That's out to the left and complete. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott hooking up with Amari Cooper. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Rosen. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
6-yard line.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rosen. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 11 yards there, 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
At their own 20.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. Well, they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away, now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
After the interception, here's Rosen. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
To George Kittle.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Rosen. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing now, Rosen on 1st down. Screen play, McKinnon. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here in Santa Clara. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They want to go to the air again with Rosen. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Again, it's Rosen. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. Here's Rosen to throw. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. George Kittle there to make the grab. And the 49ers get a score closer.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Is 3rd down.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy 1st down.
Gain of 10. And the Cowboy 1st down.
They'll run with Pollard. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Run for Pollard. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. The Cowboys on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Cooper's got it. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 13 yards and a 1st down Cowboys. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 31-yard line. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
1st down, Cowboys.
Now Pollard. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing here, Prescott. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, 28 yards. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
His kick.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. 18 yards on each of the last 2 plays, and they're picking up big chunks now. On play action, Rosen. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball.
And it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Flush to his right. Looking deep in the direction. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 87 yards. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Out of bounds, the offense retains possession.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Rosen off the play action. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 26.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Kill. Hey. Shift.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. And Cooper's got a big game going. That's complete again. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Let's go to work, y'all. Let's go to work.
Today's final score.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of